Hey there, comic book friends and fiends. It's Rob here for the Great Wall of Comics. Today, we've got a CGC unboxing, so let's open it up and see what we got. All right, so a big submission back from CGC. Oh my goodness. Whew. Before those books went to CGC, though, first we sent them over to the comic book chiropractor. You can check him out. Been testing him out. A good friend of the community. When I say the community, I mean the community group that I tend to be primarily involved with. There's, we all have circles. I call it circles of influence, whatnot. And he's kind of tangentially in there. And so, anyways, start testing him out a little bit. I'm still using also the Rogue Trader. Of course, you guys check out the Rogue Trader. Use that code FATSTAX, information down below, and save 10% or 20% off your comic book pressing and cleaning, including already discounted bundles on his website. And when you do use the code FATSTAX, you get $10 gets donated to Comics Curing Cancer. All right, so this is what's called a modern submission. So it's 1976 and forward. Some of these books are really modern. Some of them are copper. Some of them are late bronze. I don't just reach in and start pulling books out. I don't really know what order they're in. It looks like right out of the bat, this is the oldest of the books. One of the oldest of the books in here. This is Amazing Spider-Man issue 194. This is the first appearance of the Black Cat. This is a book that I picked up. Gosh, I don't even remember where I picked this book up. This is my second copy. It might have been a mystery box, actually, if I remember correctly. I don't remember. I remember thinking this was probably a mid-grade book. There's a lot of spine ticks and stuff on there, but it is a newsstand for those people who care about that. I generally don't, but it's first appearance of Black Cat, and okay, 4/5, 4/5 off-white to white pages. First appearance of the Black Cat. Let's see, text something of Black Cat by David Cockrum. All right, cool. So there we go. Bango, Django, coming out strong here. Next book up. We'll remove this from plastic. Okay, ultra modern. This is from recent San Diego Comic-Con, I think it was. It was an exclusive for the Alex Ross variant. I'm not sure if it might have been, there were some Comic-Con books, but this one was a variant just for his website. I'm not sure which, but just a beautiful rendition there of Firestar. Right, not Firestar. Corey. I know the character. God, I'm blanking on the character's name all of a sudden. I feel like an idiot. Anyways, if this is not a 9.8, it's practically worthless to me in my mind, but beautiful. Okay, 9.8, good. Ultra modern books, you just really want those. Alex Ross book. This is just gorgeous. Why can't I remember Starfire? All right, next up, remove this plastic. Okay, we have one of two Thundercats books here. So I've picked up both the direct version and a newsstand version. I wanted to say that they were both in the VF near mint minus range. So if we get that range, I'll be super happy. So here we go. This is the direct version under the Star banner from Marvel Comics. Thundercats #1. Boom, 9.0, right where I kind of suspected it would be. On the back, guys, you can get your Care Bears stuff. So 9.0, based on the animated television series. So Thundercats issue #1. And we have off-white to white pages. All right, next up. All right, this is the other Thundercats. This is in a newsstand variant. So because people really value this one over the other. I really hope that this one also is a 9.0 or higher. And the survey says, what the bejesus? Off-white to white pages. Well, okay. Well, there's a minor. Okay, well, that wrap is off, I guess, a little bit. Okay. As I'm looking at this, if I'm looking at this in detail, first of all, one of the things that I'm really noticing now in more detail is that bottom cover misalignment. It's misaligned on the front and the back. You can see the pages sticking out below there. I am seeing some minor color breaking spine ticks along here, but nothing that necessarily slams it down to a 7.5. I don't think. Now there's a minor stain there. All right. Well, anyways, it is what it is. 7.5 Thundercats. That's disappointing, but still, I have it. All right. Keeping up that 80s greatness. How about the this is okay, the Marvel Masters of the Universe. So DC had Masters of the Universe first, and then it came over to Marvel. So again, under that star label here, Masters of the Universe #1. I don't know, probably that same. On all these cartoon books, I was thinking that they were probably in that lower, that VF to near mint minus range. Holy snickerdoodles. A 9.8. I don't agree with that. I see a couple minor spine ticks still on. I mean, they're not color breaking, but well, I mean, again, it all depends on how you do it. I mean, 9.8s aren't perfect books, so I guess these are very slight spine ticks. I wouldn't be able to show them on the camera. They're not color breaking. The biggest one is right here. Above my finger. I don't think I can get it to show up. Yeah. So I don't know. 9.8. Hey, super awesome. It's me just being too cruel on the book, I think. That means Dustin did a phenomenal job pressing that one. Because I was thinking it was a near mint minus, so and it had some other issues. So great job there on Dustin. Next up, this should be the DC Masters of the Universe book, of course. I used to have this in a near mint minus, and then I sold it for some reason. And so now I'm back here again with another one. Did we also get another near mint minus? Another 7.5. Wow. All right, so this one I'm going to have to pull the grader's notes. I'm going to have to do some deep review on this one. This one might get cracked and resubmitted because I don't see anything that's telling me why it should be anywhere near that grade. All right, let's pick her up here. Ladies and gentlemen, Crisis on Infinite Earths. Not a valuable book. There's a lot of them available, but just an iconic cover. I thought I had a good chance at a 9.4, 9.6 on this one. So I thought, what the hell, let's send it in there because I would love to have a high-grade copy of this cover and potentially the Flash cover as well. So those are the two most iconic covers. And we get a 9.6. Beautiful. I'm happy with that. Super happy. Death of Supergirl and a 9.6. Nice. Don't forget, guys, hit that thumbs up button if you like this type of unboxing type of content. Let me know because, A, it helps influence what we do. Not really. I do what I'm going to do anyways. This is my channel. But more importantly, it gets us in front of more eyeballs. And that means more ad revenue. And all the ad revenue, as well as anything else generated monetarily from this channel, it all goes to support Comics Curing Cancer in partnership with the American Cancer Society. Cancer sucks, and together, it is the ultimate supervillain, but together we can stand up against it and fight. All right. Ooh, yes. This is Silver Surfer Ghostlight #1. Not a title I read. Silver Surfer, not a character I typically follow all that much. I do appreciate the character, but this artwork, these was so stunning to me. These pencil lines and such on this book, just incredible. I've seen the color rendition of this book with the inks, and it is also phenomenal. But there's something about just this pencil work, absolutely stunning. This is Big Time Collectibles Convention Edition. It is Gabriel Del Otto on the art. I thought about sending this to a show with a facilitator to the Lake Como to have Del Otto sign it like I did my Iron Fist book like this, but decided I can always do that later if I really want. I don't necessarily need to. Please be a 9/8. Yes. Phenomenal. Oh, that's just stunning. Again, just like the Iron Fist book that he did. That it's not a character I'm super into, but the artwork is just stunning. All right. Okay, here we go. So I think we're going to get into a run here of some Mandalorian books. Hopefully they're 9/8, because if they're not 9/8, it's not. There's no value to them necessarily. I mean, the artwork is still the artwork, which is great. And I say that there's no value to, like, value matters to me. I don't sell these things. So why do I talk about value with them? I don't know. I guess it just makes me feel better because I spent money to have it encapsulated. I'm falling victim to the YouTubes and the Instagram people talking about values all the time when I really don't care. So here we go. We got this beautiful Mike Mayhew cover, first appearance of Casca Reeves and Axe Woves in comics, and of course we have our gosh darn it, Katie Sackhoff's character. I'm drawing a blank. I'm getting old. 9/8, phenomenal. The Virgin variant, awesome. Whew. Yes. That is beautiful. All right, next up. All right, this is a. What is this? This is a Kale New Virgin Edition exclusive variant. Doesn't say whose variant it is on the back. It just says Kale New exclusive variant. We got Ahsoka, and this is got no notes as far as what if there's anything special about this book. So 9/8. That's awesome. We'll take that 9/8 all day long. These are this book is gorgeous. Another one of these. Look at black and white grayscale. This is phenomenal. This is also the Mandalorian issue 5. This is a Trinity Comics sketch edition. This was a convention book, I think. And there we go. Another 9/8. Just beautiful. So that's our second Ahsoka book, and we'll take one more of these books, this Mandalorian. This is also number 5, another variant cover from Trinity Comics. This is a Geist. Yeah, E.M. Geist, Virgin variant. There we have Papa Mando there with Grogu and Ahsoka. Is dark. I mean, you're getting all the reflections of my monitors and stuff on this, but there we go. Those dark covers do it. All right, let's get crack-a-lackin'. We're almost done. A few more books left here. This is a big submission. Here we go. We talked about it, boys and girls. Comics Curing Cancer. Bam! This is the Unnatural Order #1. It's from Vault Comics. It says on here, this is the Comic Mint, Comics Curing Cancer, and Jinx Removing Studio exclusive. So this was a book that it was put together for us for Comics Curing Cancer. 100% of the copies, all 250 copies, I think it was, were created for Comics Curing Cancer. Comic Mint paid the bill for the book production for us and donated that. And Jinx Removing Studios, which is Matt Wilson's art studio, Matt Wilson did the cover art and donated that to us. These books were 250 made. Good number of the books, there were certain numbers that were ended up being discarded because they were damaged really bad, and then there were some that were sold on our website, and some that were with all the proceeds going to Comics Curing Cancer. There were some that were sold at New York Comic Con, and then there's some that didn't get sold at New York Comic Con that we just haven't gotten back yet. We don't know where Matt Wilson still has them. So there's less than 250s in circulation at this point in time. Very difficult book to get in a high grade because it's all black cover and the Vault Comics paper so. How did we get? I haven't seen a 9.8 on these yet, but I scrutinized. I had 10 of these I bought, and I scrutinized them and sent 2 books in that I think were candidates. Did we get it? Yes. Yes. Oh, this is the first 9.8 I know of. I haven't looked at the census, but it was not. There's not a lot of them out there. All right, second one, same story. What do we do? Yes, 2 9.8s. All right, so one of these will definitely stay in my PC. The other one might become available at Comics Curing Cancer this year. The big event happening in October. Of course, you can always follow at Comics Curing Cancer on Instagram to find out other things that are going on. We will have a booth at Heroes Con and some stuff to be announced about that later on. All right, really modern book, Venom 23. This is, of course, Black Widow's getting a symbiote now, and this was a Virgin variant from the Comic Mint. It was low print, very, very good-looking book. 9.8, beautiful. That's what we expect on these super modern books. And a second one, the second one says, bam, straight to the 9.8 again. That's awesome. Right what we need. Okay, 3 books. These last 3 books, I'm going to pull them out. They're all the same. Whoa! Almost dropped a pile. They're all the same book. So I bought 3 copies of this book. It was just gorgeous. I needed to make sure I got a 9.8. I thought about holding one out to get some signatures on it and didn't. I could always crack or send one in. I don't know. But one of these at least will probably become available at Comics Curing Cancer. This is Transformers #1. And this is the Ralph Grassetti cover, Virgin cover. Comic Tom 101 and Carnivore Comics. I want to say that the print run on this was like 500 copies on the Virgin or something, I want to say. But just look at that Optimus. That is just amazing. It's so great. This camera doesn't even do it justice. It is so beautiful. And I love the little gold accent here, everything else. So anyways, here we go. Bam, first one down, 9.8. Exactly what we need to do here. All right, if all 3 are 9.8s, I will be one happy boy. Next one up. Bam! Another 9.8. Yes! All right. 2 out of 3 thus far. Will we get the third? 3 out of 3. Can we hit the trifecta? Ladies and gentlemen, drum roll please. I'm not even looking. You tell me. Yes! Another 9.8. All right, we did it. All right, so at least one of those will become available at the Comics Curing Cancer event this year. All right, guys, that's what I got. That is a whole slab of books. Tell me down below, what was your favorite? Was it that first Black Cat? Was it Thundercats? Masters of the Universe? The Star Wars books? Those Transformers books? How do you know? How do you pick one? If you could only have one book out of that stack, which one am I giving to you? Let me know down below. Guys, thanks for watching, and until next time, collect what you want. Don't listen to anybody, including me. I'm just a fat man with a fat stack of comics and a fat opinion. Thanks for watching.